10 celebrities that committed horrible crimes. Jay-Z. When Jay-Z was 12 years old, he actually shot his brother in the shoulder. He was never charged for the crime, but the rapper talks about the shooting of his older brother, Eric, in his song, You Must Love Me. The lyrics are, saw the devils in your eyes, high off more than weed, confused, I just closed my young eyes and squeezed. That wasn't Jay-Z's only crime. He also stabbed a music producer in 1999 outside of a club, but was only given a probation sentence of 3 years. Matthew Broderick. Sarah Jessica Parker's husband, actor Matthew Broderick, once dated actress Jennifer Grey. In 1987, the couple was in Ireland together when things went really wrong really fast. Broderick was having a hard time learning how to drive on the opposite side of the road, and he crashed into a car, killing 2 people, a young woman and her mother. At first, the actor was charged with 5 years in prison for his crime, but the sentence was reduced and he was only asked to pay a fine of $175. Chris Brown. Fans have never been able to look at singer Chris Brown the same way since his violent attack on then-girlfriend Rihanna. He was charged with domestic abuse. Not only have people not been able to get over it, it seems that Brown himself has never been able to recover. He's still getting himself into sticky situations, and his career has gone downhill significantly. He is a prime example of why you should never hit a woman. Mike Tyson. In 1991, boxer Mike Tyson was sentenced to 6 years in prison for raping an 18-year-old woman. He ended up only serving 3 of the 6 years, but his relationship with his then wife, Robin Givens, ended because of the crime. She has said that Tyson was always violent with her as well, and that being married to him was torture and pure hell. Now the boxer is finding fame in making fun of himself. Snoop Dogg. In 1993, Snoop Dogg was involved in a murder case and was put on trial for the death of a gang member. He wasn't found guilty and got off because he claimed it was all in self-defense. He has also been charged with drug possession numerous times and has been found guilty of possessing a firearm as well. It seems that Snoop Dogg just can't seem to stay out of trouble, but the media still loves him and fans continue to be loyal to the rapper. R. Kelly. Singer R. Kelly shocked people everywhere when a video of him urinating on an underage girl surfaced. It may be hard to believe, but the singer actually shot the video himself. He wasn't found guilty, but the crime has stuck with him over the years, and this disgusting thing is what people now think about when they think of R. Kelly. Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo, who is famous for his role on Sons of Anarchy, didn't have to try too hard to nail his badass character. He has struggled with a life of crime off-screen as well. He was charged with murder, drug possession, and robbery, and served 11 years in prison. After prison, he served as a drug counselor, and one day one of his clients asked him if he wanted to be in a movie. It may not be the most glamorous story, but it is a good comeback tale. Sid Vicious. Sid Vicious, the bass guitarist for the Sex Pistols, was charged with the murder of his girlfriend, Nancy Spungen. He stabbed her to death in the hotel room they were staying at in New York, but Sid Vicious had a great lawyer who attempted to keep the rock star out of jail for as long as he could and continuously prolong the trial. He was still awaiting trial when he overdosed in his apartment. It is thought the death was a suicide because a note was found in his pocket asking to be buried next to Spungen, even though he had a new girlfriend at the time of his death. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was accused of child molestation many times throughout his life, 14 times to be exact. Not only has he been accused of molesting children, but also child abduction, holding children captive, and intoxicating minors. Although he was found not guilty before his death, most people believe he paid for that privilege. Even now that he is gone, there are victims coming out of the woodwork to talk about what Michael Jackson reportedly did to them when they were underage. Bill Cosby. In 2014, the world was shocked when women began speaking up about what Bill Cosby had reportedly done to them in the past. The many accusations of sexual assault have tarnished the lovable and trustworthy image that Cosby had created over the years. It is reported that Cosby drugged and had his way with many women. He has yet to speak up about the allegations, nor has he been convicted or shown up in court, but his days of freedom are most definitely limited.